Timmy was a tailor. He was small, but oh, he was very clever. Timmy always used his brain. He didn't need to be strong to solve any problem. One day, while Timmy was working, sewing a button, suddenly he felt a pain. A big, juicy plum had landed on his head. It had fallen from a tree. Looking up, Timmy saw many ripe plums and wanted to eat them. But alas, he was too small to reach. After a moment of thought, he had an idea. Timmy took his needle and thread, sewed his little cap to a big leaf, and as the wind blew, the leaf carried his cap up to the plums. The cap landed on a branch, knocking the plums down, right into Timmy's lap. Timmy smiled, happy and proud, for he had used his brain to get the plums. People saw what Timmy did and were amazed. They cheered for him, calling him Timmy the Clever. Timmy felt proud, knowing that brains were more important than brawn. News of Timmy's cleverness spread far and wide, eventually reaching the ears of a giant. The giant, big and strong and also very proud, could not believe that a small tailor could be so clever. Deciding to challenge Timmy, he wanted to prove that strength was better than brains. The giant went to Timmy's village, roaring, "Where is Timmy the Clever? I want to test him!" The giant held up a large rock and challenged, "Squeeze water from this rock, little tailor. If you can do it, I will admit that you are clever." Timmy knew this was impossible, but he smiled and said, "Give me one day. I will show you what I can do." The giant agreed and sat down to wait, sure that Timmy would fail. Timmy then went to the forest, found a large sponge, and hid it inside his shirt. Returning to the village, he stood before the giant, held up his hands, and pretended to squeeze the rock. "See, giant, water is coming out!" he exclaimed as he squeezed the hidden sponge, making water drip down. The giant was surprised. The giant was angry. He did not want to believe Timmy. He came up with another challenge. He showed Timmy a tall tree. He said, "Climb this tree to the top, then jump down without hurting yourself. Can you do that, little tailor?" Timmy knew this was dangerous. He could not climb that high, and he could not jump down without getting hurt. But Timmy was not afraid. He had an idea. Timmy asked the giant, "Can you climb the tree first? Show me how to jump down without getting hurt." The giant was proud. He wanted to show off his strength. He climbed the tree quickly. The giant reached the top. He looked down. He was scared. He did not know how to jump down safely. Timmy laughed. He had tricked the giant. The giant was furious. He felt foolish. He roared, "I will give you one last challenge. If you win, I will leave your village in peace." Timmy listened carefully. The giant pointed to a big hill. He said, "Push this hill into the valley. If you can do it, I will admit that you are cleverer than me." Timmy knew this was impossible. He was just a small tailor. Timmy pretended to think hard. He said, "That is a difficult task, but I will try my best." He took out a needle and thread. He started to sew. The giant watched him. He did not understand. Timmy pretended to sew the hill to the valley. He said, "I am sewing the hill to the valley. When I am finished, I will pull the thread. The hill will fall into the valley." The giant was confused. He looked at Timmy. He saw the serious look on Timmy's face. He started to believe him. He did not want to wait any longer. He was afraid of what Timmy might do. The giant gave up. He said, "You are clever, Timmy. I admit defeat." He turned around. He walked away quickly. He never bothered Timmy's village again. Timmy smiled. He had outsmarted the giant. He had used his brains, not his brawn. Everyone cheered for Timmy. They knew he was a true hero. Timmy taught everyone a valuable lesson. Brains are more powerful than brawn. Cleverness can solve any problem. Always use your wits.